Hi guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a weekly message for water signs. So guys, if you're a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, this may be for you for the week of May 28th. Oh my gosh, April? Are we in April? April 28th through May 5th. So take what resonates, know it's general. I can't possibly touch everybody's situation, but take the bits that are for you, disregard the bits that aren't. Go about your day normally, and know that no matter what the cards say, no matter what Spirit says today, it's still up to you guys and your active free will in the choices you make, the steps you take, and what's your grassroots evolution? How do you get to your fulfillment? So I'm going to take a moment to call in my team of light and Archangel Michael to guide, guard, bless, and protect this reading and any of you who would ask for it. Guys, when you're asking your angels and your guides into your life, just ask that they're here for your highest good, and all you need to do is ask they're here for you. So I just want to also be used for the clearest channel possible for any of you guys watching. For all my subscribers and anyone who's been with me for a while, thank you guys. I love you from the bottom of my heart, I really do. And anyone who's new, if at the end of this, if I resonate, if it's touched your soul in some way, please feel free to join the channel, hit subscribe, and join the journey with me. Alright, so I'm going to get right into the reading. Again, remember it's general, guys, but I'm going to bring in tarot first, and we'll see what we have for oracle after. So I'm going to bring in the Nicoletta Secoli, or Cecily, however you want to say it. I'm not very good with that pronunciation, but the tarot. So let's see here. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Bag's driving me nuts. There we go. Okay. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is the overarching energy of this week for anyone watching? Please, spirits. So April 28th through May 5th. Okay, so you have Rest, the Four of Swords, and you have the Empress here. And the bottom is the King of Cups. Okay, so the highest vibration of cups that you can get. And you feel like this may be, guys, it's time to just, the Four of Swords is about rest, is about catching up with this particular Empress as well. This is taking times to look at the smaller things and the finer details of life is what I'm hearing. Taking time to see the beauty, to get that magnifying glass out, take a look at that bug. What's it all about? What can you nurture in your life? And, take the time here in rest to nurture yourself first and foremost. And then with the bottom of the deck here, this being the King of Cups, this is somebody who a lot of times they can see is there's emotional baggage as well, carrying a lot of stuff or crap around with them, but also owning that, carrying it around with them. So I want to say something about baggage. First off, is that we all got it, everybody, okay? If you've lived a life, if you've been out of a bubble, and even if you've been in a bubble, you got baggage from being stuck in a bubble, okay? We all have stuff that we carry with us. And what I feel like here is Spirit saying, it's like, work with it, okay? What's the stuff you're carrying around? What can you learn from that? What's the beauty in it? And, own your feelings. Own your life, own your direction, own your heart's desires, okay? Spirit, what else would you like to know, us to know about the Four of Swords? The Empress here with the King of Cups, sorry. Oh, shit, son. So the Knight of Wands at the bottom. And I'm feeling like something is happening fast, going in hot with the Knight of Wands. Two of Cups at the bottom, and one more, shoot, man. Decision. I'm going to put these ones back, but I do just want you guys to see. Okay, I'm pulling off the bottom here with the World card and the Devil, okay? There could be a lot of passion, a lot of changes, a lot of movements. And the two that fell out, 2 ones, okay? The Magician. Starting journey off right with the Magician. What do you want to see? What do you want to create? With the Ace of Wands. What's your passion? What are you holding up tight to your chest here? And I feel like I heard guarded. Could be a little guarded, right? Wanting to manifest the situation. But I also heard manipulate. So with this, I feel like the cat's mask is off. Rather than manipulating a situation to get your desired outcome, it's like manifest, okay? We're not caging the bird here, being the cat. It's taking off the mask, explain yourself, okay, is what I'm hearing for this, but you know, in this time with the Four of Swords, with the rest and looking at everything, looking at yourself wholly, potentially the baggage here, I feel like it's like what you think is what you create. And if you see yourself as the Empress, regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, guys, okay? So this is the divine feminine energy, but this could be within ourselves. So if you're a woman, it could be you. It could also be, you know, your feminine qualities. Or if you're a man, again, or if however this resonates for you, okay, whoever you are over there, this could just be you nurturing your feminine self, okay, the feminine aspects of you. But especially, and I love it because you got the king and the queen essentially here, right? So rest your mind and really get in touch with you, so that when you're calling experiences to you, when you're calling things to you, when you are going after what brings you passion and fire, okay, when this is brand new, it's hearing, when it's just fresh and innocent, with the devil that was under there, is like, well, there could be a lot of heat and a lot of passion, right? It's wands. So to move forward right now, to move forward in whatever, you know, you've got going on, this is going to take us looking at ourselves, okay? Whoever's for, looking at yourself as a whole being, and someone who's very, very capable of manifesting magic, and by removing any false self, okay? So, because oftentimes this baggage with the King of Cups, this stuff that's being carried around, if we hold it, and we feel like we own it as a part of us, and we hold it as truth, and that also means, what's baggage? It's got a bunch of attachments to something in it, right? So if we're holding on to attachments of, oh, my life is always so hard, okay? Let's go, just whatever you could think of, right? Nobody helps me. Nobody loves me. Why try, because I'm just going to get rejected. All those things, okay? All those things. Spirit's saying this month, or this week, sorry, not this month, but we're crossing. Rest your mind. Look at the beautiful in the world. Own your baggage, so that whatever the attachments were that you were carrying around, whatever that was heavy, that you're like, dragging around, come on, I don't want to take you around with me anymore, but I have to. You can say, you know what? I want something new. I want a brand new world, and I want it with passion. And it's like, to do that, to get this new, you cannot be coming from places and old situations expecting to manifest something new. Okay? I hope that resonated, but I'm feeling like, definitely, guys, there are 5 cards out here, and 2 major arcanas being, you know, the Empress and the Magician. So I feel like you got this, okay? Can you, let's go here, clarify the Ace of Wands, please? Yeah, so much. Okay, so some that fell right upside down, they're there. But we have a few that came up. And I changed this deck so that there would not be any reversals. And I did get one upside down. So I'm going to keep it. And this is Justice in the reverse. With the Two of Wands that came out, the Lover's card, and the Nine of Pentacles. The bottom of the deck. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man. About a decision, with the Two of Cups, about love. So this is definitely with the Lover's card here and the King of Cups. You know, it's coming into more of a romantic thing. But it could even be just, what do I accept as love within my world? What do I choose? Okay, what do I choose to see as love? What do I choose to, and this Two of Wands is about a choice, making a choice about what do I see in the mirror, right? And like, I'm hearing vanity and loving ourselves, right? Sometimes this could be ego as well, us getting in our way, which was why it was so important to help work through any of the stuff that might be clouding your vision, clouding your heart, and, you know, not allowing you to express yourself fully. This time is asking to really put that work in, to make those choices within love, And I'm also hearing like this could be love, not just romantic, okay? How you give love out into the world. What you see as love. How you allow people to treat you as well as what I'm hearing. And whatever the situation is with the Nine of Pentacles, it has been a long, long time. This could also be birth for some of us. This is like gestation. This is time's up. It's time. And it definitely, with this stuff, it's time, right? It's time to make those decisions on what brings you happiness and fulfillment, and knowing that within you first, that's where your power lies. You already hold so many answers. It just maybe means that rest, okay, take this time to relax, rest, be introspective, get that magnifying glass out, and be kind to yourself. If you see things, shadow aspects, baggage, you know, that kind of stuff. If you have some sea monsters lurking in here with the ships, it looks like on here what's wanting to be manifested is something brand new. And sexy as hell, by the way, because that ace is beautiful and fulfilling and loving. Problem is, what's here is that justice is in the reverse. There has not been justice brought to whatever situation. And I feel like with the Four of Swords here, sometimes don't overthink things. Don't question things so much. Sometimes when things happen, and if this is stuff from the past, rather than trying to do the why did it happen? Why? Right? With this, that's not resting your mind. That's more mental entrapment. Resting our mind says, yes, that happened. What was the lesson? What can I learn from it? What can I move forward for? Okay? I feel like this definitely could be a lot of awesomeness for you guys this week. A lot of changes, a lot of decisions for you. And if it's not you feeling like this is you making the decision or you needing to really own all of you to go after what you want. If this isn't you, it could be someone you're dealing with or an energy around you. But the very bottom again was just like I picked up, and it's like go towards the completions, go towards life-changing events, go towards the things that with that was the Knight of Wands too, guys. So going quick and passionately and making decisions. 2 cards about decisions. Seeing the shadow, loving you fully for who you are, right? Making this decision, 1 body, 2 brains here as well. And 2s, this is a lot about, there's 2s are about balance and duality, polarity, opposites, but also sameness, okay? So these 2, you need to love yourself properly before it can express that properly out into the world too, okay? And let's see what else we have. Going to bring a message first from the Wildwood, and we'll see what that has. Spirits, can you tell me about the Hanged Man with the 2 of Cups here? So these fell out. We're going to keep them. And the bottom is the Mirror as well here, which is a combination between Judgment and Death, as well as she is kind of like the Hermit. This deck has a lot of different things, but she's got like a crane or a stork holding a locket around her neck as well, and this is like your truth. And this also representing death and transformation, as this is a siren, right, a mermaid luring you in, and here's the shadow aspect of the dead part going off into, you know, the sunset, going down the river to the afterlife, however this is, holding, however, this ball of knowledge from what did you learn from your old self? What is the mirror? What is the mirror? What was it when you were looking that you saw? And there's a lot of power, truly, right? Her eyes are closed here, holding up the ball, not looking, not wanting to see. But this heron or stork, I think he's a heron, his eyes on the prize and down there. Okay, so she's allowing this death to happen, allowing this old self to kind of go down the river, but not wanting to look at it, right? Not wanting also to look at her mirror, but holding up this orb. And he's like, you know what? I can see my reflection in there, but more importantly, I can see fish. Okay? And what is it that I'm going for? So we have the archer, the stag, the king of arrows, which is swords, the sun, the wheel, the 10 of arrows, and the 9 of bows, which is 9 of wands. A lot of it, the times, 9 of wands is about hardship. This is respect, though, because to get through to where you are now, props, major respect. And it's like, rest your mind, okay, from whatever was difficult, because you've earned it. Major turn of the wheel here, okay? Wheels turning, learning our lessons. This kind of lesson period of teaching us how to, it's almost over, okay? Going after, so I'm going to start off here. First off with the archer. Aiming. What do you want? What's this Ace of Wands? Going after it, right? So Spirit is saying, look in that mirror, okay? What is it that you'd like? And I have the dogs in here too. This is just loyalty behind this. And she's shooting directly at this stag, which is to me a very, very masculine, kind of like your divine masculine. And he is ready for battle, willing to make a stance, foot out. However, holding on to his drum, holding his shield, working with the universe, working with the cycles of nature, working with timing as well. And this is all in divine timing. Okay? Beating to the constancy of the earth's heartbeat and kind of just being at one. And this is half man, half beast. There is kind of like your human self with your animal primitive mind. And we have the next that came here was I believe so, but the King of Arrows and the Kingfisher. And being able to see clearly. You're at your highest vibration in your thoughts, in your mind. And they, again, are excellent fishers, okay? The Kingfisher, being able to see through this murk in this water, to dive down, snatch their prey, snatch the fish, do whatever, all while it seems like on here there's this reflectiveness. So even though this is in our head, this is being able to kind of hover above our emotions and see clearly through them. Okay, seeing clearly through the murky waters and seeing clearly through our emotions. And that's also where this 10 of arrows comes in, because as we are more and more going towards our own inner authority, what brings us truth, what are we willing to stand our ground for, what do I want to go towards, it's time. We have the sun and the moon, perfect balance. It's time to bring the completions, the changes. It's time to put an end to waiting around, whatever this is, okay? Because success was here with the sun. And I love this sun because this person is fully connected to source. Sun in the background, wide open heart, connected with sun, open hands, feet spread apart, fully grounded, and, you know, the world moves at this person's feet. So there is success for you. It does involve taking a little bit of a look in the mirror and kind of assessing, what do you truly want? What are your true desires is what I'm hearing. What is it that you, what's the decision? Okay, because the Lovers as well, with the Hangman, these are decision cards, having to make a choice. As well as this, making a choice. There's a lot of choices for you guys today. There's a lot of major arcana. 5. So out of the 8 cards that fell from the Wildwood, 5 of them are major arcana. 1, 2, 3, Four. The universe, I feel like, has been pushing this for a while. I'm going to ask a romance angel. It's too much there. What would you want us to know, Spirit? Express your love.